Oh man, now you got me thinking about pizza.
Sorry. So this is I'm doing Periscope. This is a Blair Witch style tonight. We're sitting next to a giant tank in the background where the racers are having to fish. So far, the top 3 guys have come through, and so right now in the race, there's about, I believe it is 11 racers still racing that have made the time cutoffs. The plantain carry up and down the volcano took out a lot of athletes, as well as the slingshot obstacle that they had to do as well there. So that was 2 tough things right off the bat that took, what would you say, Aaron? It took half the day.
Yeah, oh.
Yeah. Over half the day.
More than half.
Some racers actually came off the volcano and it was already dark out. After that, they went to the gravel sand pit where people that live here, that's where they get sand to do different building projects. So they had to carry 10 buckets of sand up out of the gravel pit and gravel sand pit, and then climb up this ridiculous hill. Did you watch Kyle climb up that hill? It's this ridiculous hill that you had to climb up and get to the top to get your wristband after you carried everything. After that, they went on a bit of a run for about 3K, and then ended up, we're in Nicaragua right now. We ended up in, let's see, they ended up at, it's been a long day, but they ended up in, by the water, and when they got to the water, they had to carve a piece of lava rock into both Concepcion and Madeiras, which are the 2 volcanoes that make up the island. And sorry, the bugs are here. And then after that, they had to go swim out to a buoy. Once they got out to the buoy, they swam back in, and then they headed over to Santa Teresa, where they picked up a live chicken and then ran about a 10K. You ran it.
I didn't run it.
Oh, you didn't? The chicken part?
15K.
About 10-15K back to the start area where in Santo Domingo, where they picked up a piece of bamboo, went along the beach, and we've had the top 3 runners have come to the next challenge here, where they first had to climb up a tree and get a piece of, or get another wristband. Then they had to go into the tank and they had to catch a fish. When we tried it, I tried this yesterday, it took me 3 tries. It took, every day I was with 2 or 3 tries. These guys have been catching them on the first try, so maybe the fish are a little more docile since it's nighttime. But they have to catch a fish, it's tilapia, and then they have to clean the fish, wrap it in a leaf, and then they're off and running again. They'll be running up to an eco lodge where they're going to be climbing some more trees. We're going to be here. There's 2 women left in the race, Morgan McKay and Helene Dumas. They're running together currently, or they're right next to each other, and 1 team's left, both the Team David, they're left in the race. And yeah, for men, we've got a handful of men in the race as well. Like I said, first place now is Dylan Martin, and his actually roommates with Paul Ramiro, who is running in second. The 2 came in together, but Paul had broken his egg, and Dylan had also broken his egg, but had a spare, so he was able to move on, while Paul ran down to somebody's house and knocked on some people's door and got them up and got an egg from them, because you have to have an unbroken egg at each task. It is, what time is it? Do you know what time it is?
1:40.
It's 1:40 a.m. They started at 9:15 a.m. So they've been out. Yep, Solo is out. She and Stoney did not make the time cutoff down for the carving and the swim, so they're out of the race. But yep, 1 team's left, 2 women left, and a handful of men. So that's the update for the moment, and we'll update you a little bit more a little bit later. That's it.